That's humbling yourself. This is something you have to practice. And I used to do it all the time, and then I got away from it, right? And I started, really, I kind of get into a mode of what works for me. And it's just kind of how, and then God will change me. I was doing something else to take care of my cares, right? There's a whole nother sermon. But I was binding and loosing, and it was working. But what I'm saying is I wasn't casting my cares. He said, cast your cares. So I started casting my cares, and it didn't work. So I was like, God, I'm casting my cares here. It didn't work. It used to work all the time. You know, if you cast it, would I cast this on you? Be specific. I cast this person on you who has hurt me, and the hurt and the whole situation. Take it. Right? I mean, I spent a whole sermon saying there's elaborate ways to use your imagination. You know, casting, hand them to God, see him taking them. But the latest one, this was so cool. Because he's like, well, let me ask you a question. He said, when you have a problem at work that you're too busy to deal with, and it's big, right? Or it's something that needs to be done, what do you do at work? I said, well, if it's something like that, I just give it to Jeff Berquist. And he said, when you give it to Jeff Berquist, he said, do you worry about it after that? I said, no, I really don't even think about it. Because you know it will be done right. Right? The only time you'll ever hear about it is when he updates you about it, and even then you really don't even want to hear it. You just know it's done. It's that far out of your mind. He said, you know that feeling of just not caring about it? You don't have that care. He said, just look at me as a giant Jeff Berquist. So it kind of became a joke between me and God. Wow, you can have a joke with God? Yeah. If in all your ways you acknowledge him and let him direct your path, yeah. So now anytime I cast my cares immediately leave because I cast my cares on him and I picture Jeff Berquist and we both laugh. I mean, he said to me, if Jeff Berquist can take care of your stuff at work, why can't I take care of it all? Right? But he made me, it was funny because it's all the Holy Spirit. How do you feel when, don't you feel relieved when you just give it to him? Like, yeah, I don't have to worry about that. Yeah. He kind of made me feel that feeling. Right? And so we're talking about, you know, casting your cares here. And so he's showing you how to take a real rest. Matthew 11, 28 through 30, he's showing you how to take a real rest. He's telling you to keep company with me and you'll learn to live freely and lightly because you've learned how to operate in unforced rhythms of his grace.